I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. The warming trend continues into the weekend. Highs tomorrow warm on into the mid-40s to the low 50s. Approaching low pressure draws moisture from the Gulf of Mexico to the north on Sunday to help boost our highs into the 50s in Nebraska, the 60s in Kansas. That plentiful supply of moisture allowing for rain and thunderstorms to develop Sunday evening through Sunday night when a cold front tracks to the southeast. Some of those storms might become strong to marginally severe. Heavy rain may also be a concern. The higher risk of a slight risk of severe storms is currently to the south of I-70 in Kansas. Highs stay mostly in the 50s from Monday on into Wednesday. There is a chance of some rain and snow for Wednesday night through Thursday with another system as highs drop into the 40s. In the long-term forecast, seasonal temperatures are likely for Nebraska and Kansas. Wednesday through next weekend, slightly cooler than normal temperatures are likely the week after next through March 9th. During the early days of March, central Nebraska daytime highs are typically in the upper half of the 40s with average overnight lows in the low 20s. Above normal precipitation is predicted for Nebraska the first 9 days of March, while Kansas is more likely to see slightly above normal precipitation. Key weather factors continuing to influence the markets include active weather through the U.S., another stretch of dry weather in Argentina, and more heavy rain for Brazil. A series of Pacific disturbances maintain cold, unsettled weather in parts of the western U.S. Southern California endures unusually harsh conditions through tomorrow with heavy snow, high winds, and isolated severe thunderstorms. Late in the weekend and early next week, the storm affecting California crosses the central and southern plains before moving into the Midwest. Impacts may include drought-easing precipitation across the southern half of the plains and heavy rain or wet snow in the Corn Belt. Another western U.S. storm follows with additional rain, snow, and wind overspreading areas west of the Rockies early next week. Only a few areas, including the northern plains and the deep south, remain mostly dry over the next 5 days. Northern plains and Canadian prairies temperatures moderate over the weekend but may continue below normal through next week and be followed by more harsh cold the following week. Argentina's dry conditions are keeping stress high for immature corn and soybeans. Any rain looks to be limited in Argentina through the first half of next month. Argentina does have a chance for some scattered rain the middle part of next week, but it will come with a burst of heat. Brazil's scattered rain continues through next week for most of the key growing areas outside of Rio Grande do Sul, where the rain is more limited. Rain delays continue for soybean harvest and second crop corn planting in Brazil. The Brazil second crop corn in the ground right now is benefiting from the rain, but the delays may lead to second crop corn pollination occurring during the dry season. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.